Philippe, is that the most complete performance you've seen from your team this season?
Yeah, this season, yes. Last season we had also a few like that. So yeah, like we said last week, I see the team growing. Individually, several players growing in their role, what they need to do, understanding the details in their role, but also as a team in movement, in moving together. So the team is on the right track. We're only end of August now, so there's still a long way to go. And like I said, I expect the best Rangers to see in October, November. I know people maybe didn't like that moment that I said that, but it's a logical thing. We're rebuilding a new squad with a lot of new players, and they're taking the right lessons, and the players who were here, they're also hungry to become better and to learn all the details. So yeah, in that way, it's a very positive afternoon. And the best examples for me are in that way Cyril and Rabbi, because they were here last season. But they're making the right steps because they understand all the details more, what we are working on last weeks, last months, to make them more decisive in the last part of the field. So that's what I want to see more all season.
You talk about seeing the best Rangers in October, November. Is that what you want us to see, what we saw today? Is that what you see in your head? Plenty of goals, plenty of attacking football, very fluid going forwards?
Yeah, of course, and a lot of movement without ball, but doing things together, not just run to run, in the right positions, taking the right positions, making the right decisions in final third, because that's what, for me, we missed in the St. Johnstone game. We had also a lot of good movements. We came a lot of times in the final third, but we're not decisive enough in our choices there. So it's every time to work on that, to show the images, to explain the players how to do better, how to have better communication, and like this to grow as a team. And I feel a dressing room who has a lot of hunger to become better and to learn every detail. So we're gonna continue this process. It's not that we need to be satisfied now after this victory and that we're there. I saw still a lot of things that we can do better, and we're going to work on that the next weeks and the next months.
How about you talked about confirmation yesterday?
Don't make a fight. Who's asking the question?
Yeah. We talked about confirmation yesterday. Used that word, building blocks. Do you feel like that happened today?
Yeah, for sure, because you recognize things from the game of last week and other things that the players are doing better now. So that's confirmation for me. To do the same, but to do it better, and to grow as a team and to gain confidence in that way. But the confidence was there already. It's more like creating connections between players on the pitch, off the pitch, and that they understand in every situation what they have to do together. That's so crucial in the football we want to play.
How pleased are you with Cyril just now, Philippe? What did you say to him when he came off?
That I want to give Danny minutes now, because he's working hard and he's coming back out of the injury. That's also the strong point of Cyril. He's a team player. You have a lot of strikers who are only busy with themselves and scoring their goals, but he's somebody who generally loves also the other players, even his other strikers like Danny or like Hamza. He's giving them also tips in the training, for example. And Cyril is for me, it's a pity. I think we didn't meet each other when he was younger, because he's still somebody who can make a big evolution, although he's 29. But he's understanding now more and more what to do in that role in the football we want to play. And he's getting more and more important in that way, not only by scoring goals, but also in a lot of other things that people maybe don't see, but are really important for me, also without the ball, but with the ball also. So he's getting more and more connection with the rest, because it's repeating things. And we're doing that now for months, and after a while things become more natural. So yeah, that's the process you need to take.
There was a report the other day that a club had bid for him, but how pleased are you to still have him here, and is he going to be a key player?
No, we talk with the board about if there a bid comes for a player, if we can let him go or not. we can only let players go if for that amount you can find better, or you can find two, for example, one the same position and one another position. Otherwise, you work backwards. That's not the idea. Also, so clearly, for him there hasn't been a bid that was enough to let him go. And he is also somebody who loves to stay. He loves to play for Rangers. He loves the shirt, and he wants to die for the shirt. That's what he's showing also in the good moments, like today, but also in the difficult moments. He was one of the guys who was fighting hard for the club and for the team. So I think he deserves a lot of praise. What the stick he got in the beginning when he came here, and maybe it was in moments right that he was not good enough, and he knew that he was missing things. But what he's been doing now last couple of months, not only the last couple of weeks, also the end of last season, it's just a really good striker and a really good team player. What's important for the rest of the team also.
Philippe Dessers has scored twice and Matondo has scored twice. Can you be sure that they will both still be at the club after the transfer deadline?
I'm not sure about anything. Like I said, if somebody comes with a bid that it's big enough, then almost everybody can go. It's like that. That's the situation, because you need to use that then to do other things. If you can replace them by at least the same quality, and you can do other things. So I don't know. I will see it at the end of the week. I don't expect that it will happen. I don't expect it, but I don't want to be naive also. But then we need to have another solution that's better, of course. So the shorter you go to 1st of September, the less chance there is, because you need to find also a good replacement in that way.
Do you expect a really busy week then?
I expect a busy week, but more busy in incoming and a few outgoing, but outgoing not for players who are in the squad today. That's clear. More outgoing for players who are not in the squad.
After his injury?
Leon, he fell in the wrong way or get a knock, so his neck was blocked. That's why he could not continue. So there was no concussion or anything. So I expect the medical team that they can deblock it during this week, so that it will not be a bad thing.
Was this the perfect performance and result going into the Celtic game, Philip?
No, perfect. I think we should have scored 10 or 11 to have the perfect game today. So there were for sure things that we can do better and that I saw, and we're going to work on that. But of course, it's a totally different game. The game against Celtic, it's a different opponent. It's a different playing style than Ross County. So we're going to work on that to be ready for that kind of game.
What makes it's always there for you when the players what they're doing, but can that just bolster that going ahead to Celtic?
Yeah, but you guys only talk about one game now, and it's a massive game, I know, and it's a crucial game, maybe at the end of the road, but I'm looking also further ahead than that. I'm not only focused on this one game. We're gonna work hard this week with everybody to be ready for that game, to go hard to take the 3 points like we do against every opponent. I hope also to get a few signings in this week, so maybe they have one training or two trainings or no training before that game, so maybe I can even not use them in that way. And I'm focused also on the rest of the season, not only this one game who comes, but we're gonna prepare us in the ultimate best way to be competitive in that game and to go full for the 3 points, not to play, to sit and to park the bus in front of goal and to hope that something fall out of the sky. No, we're gonna go full our chances.
I was just going to ask, what makes you believe that you can go there and win?
Because we were really close last season. We were really close at Ibrox. We were really close in the cup final. If the difference in the cup final was one action that they were efficient and we not. We had the same chances. We had the same possession also. So, okay, I know it will be a new game for a few guys, and I'm curious now how they're going to react the first time to play an Old Firm. But I'm also really positive about that way. If you speak about the Jeftes and the Connor Barons, although Connor played there, but it's a different kind of game with Aberdeen. because those are also two guys who the last couple of weeks they had a few exams for the first time, and they take it every time really good. So I expect them to do it there also. And the other guys will have more experience in that kind of games.